Hi guys, sorry Fiona, you were right. I am not very technical minded, I'm afraid. That's why I'm an artist. I try and keep away from computers. So anyway, you're all welcome. And this is my studio here in Milford Care Centre in Limerick. So this is where we are. So I have a lovely studio space here. I have a shared space with an art therapist, and I would be an art facilitator. So we both work with lots of varied people, and the therapists have more of a job with, using art to, support psychologically. And I would have more the fun side of the job because I facilitate art projects and programs and stuff like that. So that's who I am. My name is Ashling, and so today, so click in there and just say hi. Thanks for the advice, Fiona. So I am now on. I think to just make sure you all can hear me. So let me know. Hi, Lane. I think you were on yesterday, were you, Lane? You came back for more. So what we're going to do today is we're going to just go through a little simple drawing of drawing a tree. I'll show you how to draw it, and then we'll just add some natural materials. So I don't know if you had time to collect up stuff in the garden, just a few leaves, anything that you can find. By using natural materials, we can make, a print with them. So we can add that to our tree if we want. And we'll have, thanks, Elaine. So we can add that to our tree. So I just collected up a few pieces here. And hold on, my camera. So there. So I collected up just a few colors. Now, I'm not sure if all of them will make a mark, but I think if you rub it onto paper, pretty sure if you rub it onto paper, it'll make a stain. So again, the workshop was really just to reach people just in their homes, and not everyone has art material, but we all have a bit of grass outside, and some flowers and stuff like that. So we can use that material to do a stain. And yesterday we did eye and coffee. So that's where we're going. So if we're all ready to start, we'll go. Have you all got stuff with you? Or you can add this to it, or you can just learn how to draw it. So again, I'm using a marker. Usually I'd use pencil to draw, but because of it going on screen, it's hard to see the pencil. And if you have eyesight like me, it's hard to see. So we'll use marker so everyone can be able to see. Okay. Okay. And I'm going to turn down my phone because I forgot to turn that off. So you're all very welcome. I hope you've enjoyed all the lectures. And I hope this kind of just makes it a bit lighter. Sometimes it's heavy to talk about all the stuff that you have to be dealing with. So let's just put that aside for a while. Let's have a bit of fun. Okay, drawing a tree. Hi, Olivia. So I'm just going to bring that down a bit. Okay, so if you're drawing a tree, I always think logically, right? So a tree grows from the ground. So we're going to go from there. Sorry, my nose is itchy for some reason. Anyway, so drawing a tree. So we're going to just start off with a line. Just cut across here. Okay. So just say that's your ground. All right. So you can draw that. So when I'm describing drawing a tree, I describe it in my own unique way. So I hope you can understand it. So I always say it's like a big road, like the Dublin Road or a dune carriageway, right? So it's a big fat road, basically, right? So there's two sides to it. So I kind of come up kind of in a little curve like that. And I go up along about halfway up here, okay? So do you want to try that? So that's one side of the road. And then we do the same at this side. So leave it nice and flat up here like this. Okay, it can be bumpy. Mine's a bit straight, isn't it? Anyway, but it can be wobbly and everything. So even if you have a shake, it'll add to it. Can you all see that? How we doing? Just want to make sure we're all okay. Yeah? Good. Excellent. Okay. Thanks, Fiona. So, okay. So imagine your car driving along here in the middle of the road. Driving along, and the next thing you go, do you know what? I'm going to visit. You go to come to a crossroads, right? So you're going to have one going up this way, right? And one going this way. Okay? Now, you're going to make that road a little bit thinner, right? Because you're going off the runway now. So you're going off the highway or you're going off the dune carriageway or whatever. And you're going, do you know what? I'm going to go down and visit Mary there down the road to wherever, Tipperary. And off we go and we make another road. Okay? And we're going to bring that in a little, right? And then off that one, we're going to go this way. And we're going down to visit Michael, living in, where's opposite Tipperary? Oh my God, my geography is so bad. But you know what I mean. So how are you getting on there? I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. How's your roads doing? Good? Okay, excellent. Okay, so then what we do is then when we come to here, we could say, okay, so imagine your car now is driving here down to Michael's house. And then you go, shit, Michael's working today, I've forgotten. So I'm actually go down the Boreen here, down the side of Michael's house, where lives Jolene. Okay? And then you're going to make a little road out of that one. Okay? And so you can kind of imagine it's a bit the same here. So we're going down there to Mary's house, and Mary isn't there. And then there's two Boreens here. So you can kind of go off out there like that. And you can have another road. Now, because I've marker, I can't get rid of those lines in between. But so you can come down this road here. And there's two little roads off that road. You could have two little roads off that road. Yeah. You could have a road coming out here. Okay, I'm going to slow down now. How are you all getting on? Good. Excellent. Good. Hi, Jacinta. Great. Okay. So it's the same with the other side. So we just make all these roads off this other road. You can go off all different directions. Okay. So you can kind of take off with it. I like to just split the roads, keep splitting them in the middle. Gives you more kind of a variety. Yeah, and then as well here in the middle of the tree, you can go off and you can split that. And you can go off here like that and off like that. And you could have crooked branches, which really add to it. This could be crooked. It could be going in and out of that. You could have it crooked, nice and shapely. And like this, you could go up here like that. Again, split it. Go up here. And you can make 3 out of this one. How are we getting on? Am I going too fast? Let me know if I'm going too fast. I can slow down. A little. Okay, slow down. I'm in no rush. Are you still going down the road to Mary's, Olivia? You can have all different shapes of trees. You know, you could have three of those branches coming out the top as well. Or you could have one twisted. And I'll show you a couple of different varieties after we kind of get the main kind of idea. So I don't know if it makes it easy for you when you think about roads. I know I've thought, drawn a tree before, and I found people really found the actual idea of driving in a car and going off roads actually makes it much easier to do. Okay, will we move on? Olivia, you okay? Okay, so again, you can just take off with it. I mean, you don't have to follow me. Okay, thanks, no problem. So we're going to move up along here and we're going to break it up again. Now, because I have a marker in my hand, great stuff, Jacinta. Because I have a marker in my hand, like these can be rubbed out if you pencil. Do you know what I mean? So all those little things. So you don't have any break, so it just flows in. Okay, so you can keep moving up as long as you want. Now, if you were drawing a very detailed tree, so keep breaking them up. You can have them overlapping as well, coming out, because the tree is kind of overlaps each other, and that gives it kind of a character, doesn't it? Kind of wrapping it around itself. So you can kind of really play around with it. I'm going to do a crooked one here. This one can go across. And you can add as many branches to it. So think about the roads. You can add as many roads onto it if you want. Little one here. And when it gets to like a smaller versions, like, if you want to put more detail in, then you're not doing a double line then. So the smaller version is a little bit like this. So even if you want to just have these little things coming out. So I'm going to bring the camera closer just to show you that one, right? Okay, so if you can see here, so I can bring one line out and then add to that. And that starts kind of growing these little branches. You'd see sometimes when you're looking into the sky and it's a silhouette of a tree and it just looks so detailed, doesn't it? So you can add all these little branches. They don't have to be, the double ones. And you can put in as many of them as you want on top. Just break out from each other. If you can break two out from one, two out from one, two out from one, you can start playing around. Okay, and you can see how that starts to take shape. You can have them coming out of anywhere, Just bring one out, break that in two, break that one in two, break that one, and just have them kind of coming out randomly, not one across the other. Like some people can end up kind of doing that, but it's a bit regimented, So try and like put one there and then one up here and one here, and kind of mix it up a little bit. Don't have them right across from each other. So I'm just going to put that back there. Yeah. So you can see how the tree is starting to grow. How are we getting on? Good, excellent. I'm just going to give you a little time there to put your branches in and stuff. Do you want like a little bit of time there? Okay, take your time. I was hoping I'd be able to put on a bit of music while you're doing it. Let me see. It'd be great if Spotify worked. Oh, it does. Ooh, can you hear the music? I'll draw here too while you're doing it. Take your time. This is what you call now is relaxing and getting into it. And this is when I talk about getting your mind off things. Sometimes it's nice to just get lost in drawing. How are we getting on? How's all the artists getting on? Are you all lost in the music? This is my nighttime playlist to get me to sleep. Hi, Michelle. Good stuff. I love this piece of music. Schindler's List. Hope I'm all crying now. Loving it. Good girl, Jacinta. It is very relaxing, isn't it? I can't really do meditation. I'd love to be able to do it, but I can't. I'm too hyper, I think. But I find doing stuff like this and just putting on music, I go. So it's really, really good for anxiety, you know. Oh, thanks, Teresa. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay, another few seconds and then I'll come back to you. Oh, that height. Okay, how did you get on? Pity I can't see all your work. So annoying. Jacinta, okay, excellent. Everybody else okay? Great fun, excellent. Elaine, how you doing? Did you fall asleep with the music? Come back to me, Elaine. Michelle, how you doing? Teresa, you'll have to start drawing now. That's it. No excuse. Michelle is good. Excellent. Great stuff. Better than expected. Good girl, Anne. See? It's always the fear, isn't it, when you're drawing? You're always afraid. Probably those teachers years ago bait in the backs of our heads. Just as well you can't see my tree though. Olivia, I'd say it's not as bad. It takes practice, you know. But I hope that the whole road thing simplified it for you a little bit. It kind of makes sense of it, doesn't it? So are you ready to play around with the tree a little bit now? Yeah? Okay. So, okay, have you got like a few plants and stuff beside you? Did you pick up some leaves and stuff, or? Yes, okay. There's Fiona. Lane's ready. Okay, let's try this, okay. So, where's my little bowl of goodies? So, I just picked up some leaves, some greenery. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to rub it into the paper, okay? Literally hold it in your hand and just rub it in. Okay, let's see how we get on. Okay, can you see that? Can you see the bit of green? That's just from that. So I'm taking the natural color off it. Yeah? So give that a go. So whatever you have, give it a good old rub and see how it looks on it. And it smells nice too. A bit of nature inside. Oh, it takes a bit of strength actually to do it. So just on the tips of your trees, just try and get around it like that. Sorry about the noise. You'll have green fingers now, literally, after this. Yeah, it's definitely making a print. Yeah, can you see it? It's subtle, but working. Yeah? Okay. Keep going, whatever's in your bowl. I'm curious about, oh, these are a bit tough. I'm curious about this wine one. I wonder will this wine one make a colour? You see the colour of it? It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's have a look. Let's see. I'm going to do it over here. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? You could use beetroot, any foods at home, and if you have a lime in your fruit thing, I'm sure you could rub a lime on it, and you get the smells as well. So have a look around your kitchen even. I'm no kitchen here, but you know, anything like natural, like that is just so cool, isn't it? I know now you're going, there's no such thing as a purple tree, but how purple is that? Isn't that amazing? And there's your green just from the grass. Sorry now if I'm making you busy moving the camera. But how are you getting on? How's your natural prints coming on? What are you using? Give me an idea. Throw it out to me. You're all too busy. Eucalyptus. Ooh, Olivia. Very healing. great for burns. Spelt wrong. Oh, I wouldn't notice. I'm dyslexic. Mm. What's other people using? Colouring pencils? Girl Michelle? No leaves. Lettuce. Ooh, how's the lettuce turning out, Jacinta? I'd imagine it would be very like pastel-y looking. Mint leaves. Ooh, lovely mint smelling tree. Very aromatic. Yeah, I'd imagine. It's amazing, isn't it? So what you've created is a sensory tree. How very cool is that? That's so good. So let's try. So I'm going to do more leaves here. So I'm going to use this one. This was, I think, Virginia Creeper. I think I have it in my own house as well. Turns red. It's really nice. I think it's poisonous. So if I go while I'm doing it, it was lovely knowing you. Wow, look at that. That's great colour. Those burn lovely and relaxing. Thanks so much. Oh, I'm delighted. Rose leaves. Ooh. Thanks, Dolores. I'm glad you're finding it relaxing. Livia Grass, good woman. Joel Grass. Rose leaves. How are they working out, Barbara? That sounds nice. I'm just going to bring that closer again so you can see the different tones actually. So this was the leaf I used first, and this was the Virginia Creeper, I think, which is kind of a different tone. Do you see it? It's lighter, and then this one is darker. So you can really get different tones from different plants. So I'm going to come up here more. Okay. I've got this leaf here. Not sure what that is, but let's just do this one. Oh, nothing. Interesting. That so doesn't want to be used. Okay, I'm going to respect you. Okay, I picked up a pansy as well. See? Little pansy. So I know if you press into these on like linen, if you hammer them down on linen, you can actually make a print of them. So I'm not quite going to hammer them down. So I'm going to put one here, right? And I'm going to just like press that in, right? Not sure if it's going to make a print, but it might make some kind of... Well, the color definitely came out. It's hard to see it. But can you see it? Look at that. The purple and the yellow from the pansy, from this. Isn't that so cool? So that's the flowers. So you can just use them along here, maybe, if you want. Just going to put a few along there. The purple is really vibrant. You can eat these as well. I think. Don't try. No, you can't. You can have them in salads. So just put a random few around there. I've got a pink pansy. Here's the pink one. So we're going to try that. And yeah, it's kind of a purpley pink. We'll get that up there as well. Let's do it. I kind of feel guilty now, squishing all these beautiful flowers. But art has to be done. I'm going to put that in. Oh, there's such great colour that comes from the pansies. Really, really good. And that's purple leaf. So, let me know how you're getting on. Just take that wire out of my way because it's blocking to my screen, sorry. Okay. So can you see that? Can you see the colours? I'm just going to move that over to you and just see. So I've put in a few of the pansy colours underneath. Down along here, you've got some, it's very subtle, but you can see how they can actually make a colour. It's amazing, isn't it? There we go. Yeah. Lots of colour in lettuce. Oh, fantastic. Buttercups. Well, oh, how are the buttercups going? I know you used to put them up against your, I don't know if you remember doing this as a child, put it up against your chin, and if it came out brilliant, very vibrant. Oh my God, that's so cool. If it came out yellow, do you remember it would reflect yellow on your chin, and you do that, and everyone would go, oh, you love butter. Oh, obviously. Do you remember that? Or if you picked up a dandelion, do you remember? They always called it a something bed. And they'd say you have to go to the toilet after picking it up. All the old little things. Now, could be a few young people going, what? But, vibrant. Oh, that's brilliant. So will we do a bit more on the tree with our pencils? Yeah? Are you ready to do a bit more? Are you still, do you want another, what time is it now? It's 40. So kind of another 5 minutes. It goes so fast. Ready. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, so see the way I put these little things down here? You can put little grass stains coming up and join them, right? Look at that. So it looks like maybe there's a few flowers growing along here. Yeah? Just a few lines coming up from that, and maybe reaching those. Can you see that? Yeah. And you can even add to it if you wanted. Like you could add, like you could be adventurous, you know. Like, don't be afraid of being adventurous. Like you can add, like, I hope you can see this. I'm actually going to bring that in a little bit now, and hopefully I'll be able to hold it when I'm showing you. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so just here, right? You can imagine you could put a center on that. Yeah? And just do a squiggly line all the way around it. And voila, you have a flower. Yeah? And I have the kind of shape of the pansy is here, so I could just go around that. And there's pansy. I know it's kind of too big to be really bigger than the tree, but that's what it's about. It's about just having fun. Now, and I can do something. See this one over here, this little one. I could do a circle on that, and I could add, you know, little petals to it. Okay. And then you can add petals on this one. Petals. What am I calling it? Petals. And then you can add a squiggly one. I like the squiggly ones. I love wild poppies. I think they're just so pretty. Sorry, my big hand is in the way. Can you see? Yeah. And then here. And along here. Yeah. You can add any type of flower to it. Just throwing it in. And you see that? How are we doing there? So, how to get adventurous with your tree in 2 minutes. Okay, so what you can do, okay, if you want to do like a family tree, okay, just for instance, what you can do is draw some leaves. Can you see? And if you draw some leaves in different places, you can add names to them. If you have kids, you can get your kids to add the leaves in. You could do fingerprints and get your leaves on the edges of the tree and let them dry, and then you can put names in them. So say my mom is Maureen, Maureen. My dad is William. And then there is 9 in my family, which would basically cover the whole tree, siblings. So you can see here, so you can add all these little touches to it, you know. You can also add in, like, you could add in little swirls that looks like kind of knots on your tree, yeah, and some lines, you know, just to give it some texture. See, you can add in so much into it. You can put a little nest up here and put in a little bird sitting down in its nest. You can add, can you zoom into the flowers, please? I can. Okay. Yeah. Oh, guys, my time is up, I'm afraid. I hope you've got something out of this. Give me a quick little evaluation. How did you get on? So I can leave knowing you did okay. Elaine, loved it. Thank you, Elaine. Great, thanks. Thanks, Fiona. You can carry on with that tree and, you know, leave the sketch on the table and go back at it. Super, thanks, great fun. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Teresa. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Michelle, don't worry. It's not about the you know, it's about the process. Always remember that. If it's giving you calmness doing it, and put on some music and just sit down and doodle. That's, you know, it's totally relaxing. So don't worry about the end product. Who cares? Thanks, and Rita, I'm glad you enjoyed it and you felt relaxed. Thanks, Jacinta. Michelle, delighted you enjoyed it. Great ideas for doodling. Great. Keep at it. Thank you so much. Time went so quickly. I know it did. I know. We'll have to do it next time longer. But I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And add to it, you know, add names to it. You can even add to the end of it as well, roots, like this. And, you know, and you can add your roots, maybe your ancestors down there, you know. And just remember, we're all trees. We all grew from seeds, and we've got lots of bits to us, and lots of characters, and lots of moods, and lots of everything. So, but hopefully, we're all still growing. Thank you so much. Namaste to all of you. I hope to see you soon. Best of luck to you.